At Rende Elementary School, the Director of General Affairs is overwhelmed. Every day, a flood of maintenance and student requests hits his inbox, creating a digital backlog that he simply cannot clear. The school uses one comprehensive student request form for everything. Because the inputs are unstructured, the form captures a mix of unrelated data points, everything from a broken air conditioner in Class 3-2 to a missing turtle in the campus pond. Since these requests lack clear categories, the director must read every submission and manually forward the details to the right department. This manual routing turns him into a human switchboard, stalling all other campus operations while he sorts through the noise. Hand-sorting unstructured data creates a bottleneck that limits the school's ability to respond. When human staff are stuck categorizing text, organizational efficiency disappears. Teacher Nico arrives to address the crisis. She carries an AR display visualizing the solution, a smart routing agent designed to process student intent automatically. This agent is built to understand what a student actually wants and then push that data across the school's different software platforms without manual intervention. Large language models provide a layer of contextual understanding that old-fashioned keyword filters lack. We can now build workflows that interpret natural language, automating tasks that once required a human to read and decide. The build begins in Workspace Studio. We set a specific trigger that fires whenever a new form response is submitted, starting the automation the moment a student hits send. The Ask Gemini node acts as the system's brain, mapping chaotic text to standardized categories. We require Gemini to output only one of three variables: hardware repair, club affairs, or lost and found. This forces unstructured complaints into a format the system can handle. Deep intent classification is the foundation of this workflow. It converts raw human language into the clean, structured data required for complex routing. Once the data is categorized, we use a decide node to create logical tracks. The system looks at the variable assigned by Gemini and picks the correct path for the data to follow. This railway switch demonstrates the true path. If it matches hardware repair, a Gmail goes directly to maintenance. For everything else, the false path uses a check-if node, sorting remaining requests into separate tracks for club affairs and lost and found. Stacking these nodes allows the school to build a routing network that scales. You can add as many departments as needed, ensuring every request reaches its destination. We hit a hurdle with the lost and found requests. Students at Rende Elementary don't check email, they use Discord. To find that missing turtle, our data has to leave the Google ecosystem entirely. This digital bridge is a webhook, allowing different software systems to communicate. We set the method to post, input the Discord URL, and package the message into a JSON payload. The data travels across the bridge, appearing perfectly formatted in the student chat. Webhooks connect disparate tools. They turn isolated apps into a unified, cross-system workflow, giving AI agents the ability to communicate across the entire internet. We run a live test by submitting a request for the missing turtle, Squirtle. The system classifies the intent, moves past the repair logic, and fires the webhook. Seconds later, the notification hits the student's Discord channel. At the same time, the maintenance office receives an email about a faulty AC unit. The agent has replaced a manual chore with a zero-time difference service, solving two campus problems at once without a single person having to forward an email. Teacher Nico prepares to head back to Tokyo. As she looks out over Taipei, she thinks of her grandfather's lost braised pork rice recipe, the one thing technology hasn't been able to help her find. A sudden announcement calls her to the auditorium. She expects a system crash, but she finds the staff and students waiting for her with a surprise. The teachers used the hours saved by the new routing agent to practice the skills she taught them. They built their own AI flow, cross-referencing historical archives and old chat logs to track down that lost recipe from her grandfather's old stall. By applying the same logic used for campus requests, the school staff solved a problem that was deeply personal to their teacher. The principal presents her with a recreated dish. It is a tangible result of the time they reclaimed from their spreadsheets. Tasting the familiar flavors, Teacher Nico bows in gratitude, the technology of the classroom finally meeting the memories of her past. Automation is a tool for liberation. It handles the repetitive tasks of data entry so that we can focus on the work only humans can do, taking care of one another. Today, we saw how intent classification and webhooks can transform a campus. If you are ready to build your own smart routing agents, remember to like and subscribe for more tutorials.